As the century drew to a close, a mysterious virus named the RR virus emerged in Earth's atmosphere, claiming the lives of 2 billion people and transforming animals into monstrous creatures. Governments worldwide resorted to nuclear weapons in an effort to eradicate these monsters, but the creatures endured, resulting in the near obliteration of human civilization. From the remnants, 5 nations forged an alliance, establishing large bases to shelter the surviving populace. Mirroring the transformed animals, humans also acquired powers, with some individuals becoming warriors, humanity's guardians against the relentless onslaught of monsters plaguing the planet. Our story starts with Luo Feng and his classmates surveying the ruins of one of humanity's shattered cities, expressing the desire to explore them, a privilege reserved for warriors only. While gazing at the broken cities, Luo Feng spots something in the sky but dismisses it as insignificant. Unbeknownst to him, he had witnessed a powerful monster, a black-crowned golden eagle. Jets are initially deployed to neutralize the creature, but their efforts prove futile, prompting a call for a warrior to confront the threat. Descending into the city, Luo Feng learns that new research has reduced the RR virus's airborne survival time. Discussing the topic with a classmate, they touch upon the notion that humanity's ability to produce warriors is attributed to existing antibodies against the virus. Amid their conversation, Luo Feng encounters Xu Xin, a girl from his class, and a mutual attraction becomes apparent. Before he can engage in conversation, Zhang Haobai, a wealthy and arrogant classmate, intervenes, offering to take Xu Xin home. As chaos ensues with the appearance of the black-crowned golden eagle, Luo Feng's bravery is put to the test. The eagle's shockwaves wreak havoc, shattering windows and endangering Xu Xin. In a moment of slow motion, Luo Feng swiftly shields her from the falling glass. The eagle launches diamond-hard feathers, threatening their safety, but a warrior's blade intercepts, destroying the lethal projectiles. An armored warrior descends onto the scene, engaging in a fierce battle with the black-crowned golden eagle. Illuminated by their shadows in the clouds, the warrior's extraordinary speed and power leave Luo Feng in awe. Witnessing the warrior's decisive victory, Luo Feng is inspired, harboring a fervent aspiration to become a warrior someday. Zhang Haobai, a wealthy student in class with Luo Feng, approaches him and tells him that he too wants to be a warrior, but that he is far closer to that dream than Luo Feng is. Zhang Haobai and 2 other senior martial arts students challenge Luo Feng to a fight as a car pulls up with instructor Jiang, the head of the martial club, watches, inquiring who Luo Feng is. As the driver tells him that they have no data on Luo Feng, the students begin to fight. Despite being outnumbered 3-1 and Zhang Haobai having brass knuckles, Luo Feng easily defeats all 3 of them, impressing instructor Jiang. After the fight, Luo Feng laments that his family cannot afford to live in a nice city like the one he goes to school in. He makes his way down to the slums to his home, where it is revealed that he has a wheelchair-bound brother. He reflects on how getting to the military academy would allow him to afford a house with an elevator, so his brother can leave the house with his wheelchair, something he currently cannot do. He also reflects on how his father wouldn't have to work so hard, and his parents could sleep in a bed instead of on the couch. Zhang Haobai has thugs follow Luo Feng back to his house, and the day of the exam they attack him in an alleyway. He fights them off, beating them but arriving 15 minutes late to the exam because of this. The proctor initially refuses to allow him to take the exam, but instructor Jiang vouches for him and he is allowed to take the exam. Zhang Haobai isn't through causing trouble yet, and signals for 2 students to get in a fight, knocking Luo Feng's exam paper under Zhang Haobai's foot, where he steps on it. In a rush to finish the exam, Luo Feng passes out. It is revealed that Zhang Haobai's uncle is an elite warrior. Luo Feng wakes up in the infirmary where Xu Xin greets him, revealing that he has been in a coma for 3 days and thanking him for saving her the other day from the monster. Zhang Haobai arrives and pretends to be friends with Luo Feng in front of Xu Xin. As he leaves, an angry Luo Feng squeezes the bed frame of his hospital bed hard enough to bend the metal, surprising himself with his strength. Instructor Jiang arrives and tells him that despite failing the examination, he is powerful enough to take the test to become a warrior-to-be, and that if he passes that, he will be allowed to take the warrior field test. Instructor Jiang also explains that there is another portion to becoming a warrior that is only revealed after the test is passed, but that it is a much quicker path than going to college, and that Luo Feng would be able to make enough money to give his family the life they deserve. Luo Feng decides that in order to make money for his family, he will sign up for the test to become a warrior-to-be. Luo Feng's father heads out on a special job that promises to bring some extra money to the family, while Luo Feng is picked up by instructor Jiang and introduced to Yang Wu, another potential warrior-to-be taking the test that day. Yang Wu asks Luo Feng what he wants to do if he passes the test, explaining there are 4 options: join the army to defend the city during monster attacks, join a martial club and go out to attack monsters, joining a syndicate to help revitalize the economy, or become a mercenary to maintain order in remote areas. While excited by the wealth he could acquire for his family as a warrior, Luo Feng laments that he will likely never see Xuxin again, as she is going to become part of society's wealthy elite. Meanwhile, back at the school, Xuxin wonders where Luo Feng is, and Zhang Haobai gets a call and exits the classroom. And while he's gone, the rest of the class finds out that Luo Feng is taking the warrior to be exam, marveling at how cool that is. At the exam site, Luo Feng sees the warrior who had saved him from the monster in the first episode. A man named Wu Tong greets them at the testing facility and leads them each to a special chair with a visor. Luo Feng is seated in a special chair that sends him to a projection of one of humanity's wrecked cities with the other test entrance. He and the other warrior-to-bees fight monsters as the test begins. At first, Luo Feng is confused and scared as the other applicants kill monsters around him, but he remembers what it is he is fighting for, his family, and begins to take on the monsters himself. He fights a one-horned boar monster with his sword, and Yang Wu remarks that he is a very talented fighter. Luo Feng's sword gets stuck in the boar monster, and he uses his bare fist to take out a tiger mastiff monster. The group dispatches the monsters and goes to look for more. As the test goes on, we see that the job Luo Feng's father took on was at Zhang Haobai's house. As the test takers make their way through a building, they find themselves faced with an extremely powerful monster, a golden vulture. As the golden vulture takes down his teammates, Luo Feng picks up a sword and readies himself for battle. He avoids the golden vulture's attacks, only to have his sword snap in half against its head. It takes flight with him clinging to its side. As it dives, he plunges the broken sword into its eye. He is thrown off, and the injured golden vulture kills him, waking him up from the simulation. To his surprise, he not only passed the test, but scored the highest of all the applicants. He and the others who passed the test, including Yang Wu, are told they will take the field test in a month, and that there is a reward for passing the test that will help them on the field test, something called genetic energy practices. Back at Zhang Haobai's house, Zhang Haobai falsely accuses Luo Feng's father of cracking his expensive floor and shoves him. He orders his men to beat Luo Feng's father and his crew. Luo Feng intervenes in a confrontation with Zhang Haobai and his thugs, emerging victorious. However, Zhang Haobai, scheming to frame Luo Feng, had surveillance cameras capturing the incident. Despite Xuxin witnessing Luo Feng being unfairly taken into police custody, he agrees to cooperate with the investigation. In the detention center, Luo Feng faces challenges from fellow inmates, including a powerful ex-warrior-to-be. Despite this, Luo Feng prevails with superior speed and skill. Meanwhile, Zhang Haobai orchestrates further troubles for Luo Feng, hiring Zhou to send thugs into the detention center. Cobra, a formidable warrior, is enticed by Zhang Haobai with offers of money, a position on the Huya warrior squad, and the expungement of his record in exchange for killing Luo Feng. Instructor Zhang acknowledges Cobra's exceptional strength and ruthless track record. As Xuxin attempts to testify in favor of Luo Feng, the instructors, Jiang and Wu Tong, evaluate Luo Feng's test results. While recognizing his skill, they express concerns about his inexperience and face-off with a powerful opponent like Cobra in the upcoming field test. Senator Zhu, who saved Luo Feng earlier, insists that Luo Feng's exceptional spirituality will see him through. In a flashback, Yang Wu inquires about spirituality masters, warriors proficient in spirit energy. Instructor Jiang explains their rarity and unique abilities, emphasizing that spirit energy cannot be taught and is innate. Luo Feng meditates on the grasping 5 acupoints skyward, a critical step for aspiring warriors. While Luo Feng focuses on drawing energy from the universe, Cobra, in a parallel scene, engages in a similar meditation. Luo Feng, sweating and initially panicking, connects with the universe, feeling his genes optimize. Cobra, released from his cell, sends a shadowy attack into Luo Feng's cell, targeting him during meditation.